Hey guys, this is Typhorus Games, and I'm back to do a reaction to Death Battle, Wario versus King Dedede. And, I've been meaning to make other reaction videos, but finals are coming up, I gotta study, and I've had papers to do, and now I gotta do a presentation tomorrow, and college stuff. I think that should explain it fine. College is a jerk. So, yeah. As for what I think about this one, I don't know. I didn't do any research for these two, so I guess I'm just gonna go off of what I know. So Wario's pretty powerful from what I've heard and seen. But King Dedede, he's pretty good too. Like Kirby, if there's something I've learned about Kirby characters, they are not to be messed with. They are monsters. Galactonite. That should just explain itself. Galactonite. Meta Knight's who's beaten Galactonite before. Meta Knight's freaking powerful. In some fan-made death battles, Meta Knight's defeated Zero, from Mega Man X. So, and that guy's freaking insane. As for King Dedede, I don't really know. He's mostly paired up with Bowser for death battles, for suggestions really. But I think that's a bit unfair, because Bowser's freaking powerful in his own right. King Dedede, though, not sure. Wario, on the other hand, I'm not sure about him either. But my personal prediction is that King Dedede's gonna clobber dere. I'm sorry, but anyway, so yeah. Yikes, this video is gonna be a jerk to edit too, because they're doing a premiere. They're doing, the premiere thing that some YouTubers do sometimes. This, if there's no ads that pop up, it's going to be easy to edit. On the other hand, you know what? Let's just cut it out, and we'll just jump right in and see what happens. So, see if I can make a prediction when their own advertisement pops up in the middle of before the battle. So, yeah, let's just see what happens. So, we'll start the video in 3, 2, 1, play.
This Mother's Day, for a limited time only, 23andMe is taking $30 off their health and ancestry kit until May 13th. It's a fantastic gift to celebrate what makes mom special through personalized genetic insights on health, traits, and more. It's really simple to use. I used the kit myself and discovered a lot of really interesting facts. So this Mother's Day, get $30 off the 23andMe Health and Ancestry Kit by going to 23andme.com/deathbattle. That's the number 23andme.com/deathbattle. Again, that's 23andme.com/deathbattle. Offer ends May 13th.
Rooster Teeth. Honestly, this is the only
every hero has to
Rooster
learn
Teeth show
someday.
I'm watching.
Just because your enemy is a little on the chubby side doesn't mean he's a pushover.
Right.
Are you talking about me?
I'm talking about Wario, the greedy and repulsive rival to Mario.
And King Dedede, the royal nemesis to everybody's favorite pink puffball, Kirby. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh yeah, and they're going with their Wario Man and masked Dedede
Mario
stuff,
is a
so
pretty
that's
busy guy.
amazing.
If he's not saving his favorite lady, Princess Peach, he's off saving a whole different princess in a whole different land.
Until he returned home one day to find his castle under someone else's control.
First off, Mario has a castle? Awesome. But it had been taken by a chubby squatter dressed in yellow named Wario.
Wario is Mario's opposite in every way. While Mario is kind and heroic, Wario is selfish and mischievous.
While Mario is thick with 1 C, Wario has 2, maybe 3 C's.
Yeah.
That's not. His name and symbol are even inspired by the Japanese word for bad, Warui. You can't get any less subtle than Wario.
Right.
No kidding, but he's not some random chump. Turns out Wario is one of the 7 star children, possessing legendary power, and even grew up with Mario.
Wario's grudge against Mario goes way back. While they were children, they played cops and robbers a total of 1,256 times. And despite frequently asking otherwise, Wario only got to be the cop once.
Wow, dick move, baby Mario.
Yeah.
He should have just left you behind in that stupid crying bubble.
Whether or not he was accidentally conditioned into villainy, Wario has two main goals. Ruin Mario's life, and get as rich as possible through any means necessary,
Yep.
including crime, treasure hunting, and even making video games.
He's got the power to
Oh, yeah,
rival
Wario
Mario
winner.
too. He's
I haven't
super
played
strong
any of
and
them,
can
and I've
pass through
hardly
tons of
seen
rock
any
and heavy
gameplay, but
metal
I've heard
with
they're
his
good.
shoulder bash attack. If that's not enough, he'll literally chew his opponents up. Ugh, just imagine those giant white bricks he
know.
calls teeth just closing around you.
He's also weirdly malleable, capable of being crushed, squished,
Right.
twisted, and stretched with little to no ill effect. However, Wario's deadliest natural ability is definitely his inexplicable farting.
Oh, yeah.
That's no simple toot. This is the fabled flatulence of folklore itself. The atomic vapors of annihilation. The waft.
Kind of a lame name after
waft.
that.
The waft is a highly specialized technique which discharges an enormous burst of toxic gas so brutal it'll topple nearly any foe. When aimed correctly, this blast can even propel Wario through the air like a rocket while crop dusting anyone beneath his feet.
Right.
It's, technically speaking, just majestic.
It really is.
Well, that's not exactly
It's
wrong. In
weird
some
and-
cases, Wario's waft has even been shown to be comparable to nuclear warheads.
By the way, I spent some time in your lab and I made a new invention.
How did you get into my lab?
Oh, nice try. After decades of research, I've discovered how to contain the pure essence of flatulence.
Oh, no.
Behold, the windbreaker.
Oh,
That's nice. Let's move on.
Listen, Wiz, I'm really proud of this. She speaks!
Anyway, aside from his own abilities, Wario has access to numerous weapons and power-ups.
Like his one-of-a-kind chopper. Also, explosives.
yeah.
Kind of redundant when he can fart a nuke.
There's
I know,
always room
weird.
for explosions, Wiz. Check out this huge blast some of his bombs caused, which he was totally at the center of and survived, by the way.
His power-ups include a jetpack, a metal body, and even Mario's own invincibility star. He can increase his size by plugging an air pump into himself and... just don't question it.
Yeah.
With the dragon hat, he spews fire. With the eagle statue, he takes flight. And he can even combine both of these to become King Dragon Wario, utilizing both these abilities while dramatically increasing his power and his weight.
And with just a little mouthful of rotten garlic,
Oh,
he
yeah.
dons pink tights to become
Wario
Man.
Man.
This super form increases his strength and lets him fly,
Wow.
because he doesn't have enough ways to do that already, I guess.
He doesn't always need some random object of power to transform. Some of Wario's forms come about because of entirely reactionary means.
He can become Bouncy Wario after being crushed into paper, Flaming Wario after being set on fire, Puffy Wario after getting stung by bees, and Fat Wario after eating too much. Well, getting fat's a superpower?
These sound more like excuses than power-ups.
He even becomes Crazy Wario after getting drunk. Though it's just a ball in the American version, because, you know, for kids and stuff. But anyway, I'm powering up. Jocelyn, order another 1,000 six-packs.
On his quest to humiliate his red-clad rival and accumulate Scrooge McDuck levels of riches,
Oh, yeah.
Wario has been through thick and thin.
Like Mario, he survived that big explosion in the tennis court, which we figured out is equal to 2.4 megatons of TNT.
Yeah.
But Wario's also survived the Shake King blowing up in his face.
The Shake King was a pirate with immense electrical power. Upon his defeat, his body detonated, and the resulting blast split the sky. By comparing the blast and the parting
Wow.
clouds to a map of the Shake dimension, we determined the explosion's exact energy output to be equivalent to about 96 sextillion tons of TNT.
That's enough juice to blow up a large moon, and Wario
Oh.
was totally fine.
He can seemingly
Oh.
eat anything, including explosives and his own bike. He can, of course, keep up with Mario, who kicked a 61 million ton castle and piloted the Star Diver at Mach 375. Also, Wario destroyed the Black Jewel, an entity whose death triggered the collapse of an entire dimension.
So, does everyone he fights blow up when they die, or what?
Mario may best him time and time again, particularly thanks to Wario's clearly low intelligence.
Yeah.
But his tenacity and willingness to never give up is strangely admirable.
This greedy bastard will never stop doing what he loves.
The country
Wario's
of
cool,
Dreamland
but-
is a peaceful paradise.
I do have to say I like King Dedede
adorable
better.
critters you've ever seen. Oh, look at the little waddle-dees waddle.
But wouldn't you know it, all this pristine
Yep.
prosperity is actually run by a tyrannical, self-imposed monarch.
And
King
Wario
Dedede.
is certainly a lot more
Ah,
powerful than I
yes,
took him
the
to be.
classic dictator at work. They show you what they want you to see, but really, there's so much horror behind the scenes.
I suppose he did intentionally create a food shortage once, but Dedede doesn't really have that much sway over his questionably claimed kingdom, namely because of one plucky pink hero, Kirby.
Everyone's favorite lovable marshmallow. Suck it, Jigglypuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
this little guy's always been there to ruin the Triple D's schemes.
Yep.
Schemes which, to be fair, aren't always evil. Like the time he stole the Star Rod, seemingly for nefarious purposes, but in actuality to protect his citizens from the villainous nightmare.
Oh,
Yeah, it turns out this big bad penguin's mean side doesn't come from a place of true evil at all. Instead, it's because he's just really jealous of Kirby.
Right.
Yeah.
Before Kirby arrived, Dedede was a tubby bird with only a modicum of respect. After seeing Kirby's popularity and success, the king made up his mind. He would surpass the marshmallow.
Cue the 70s music. It's time for
Oh,
a
yeah.
training montage.
Training
Through
montage.
countless hours of intense work and
Da-da,
grueling
da-da,
training, Dedede
da-da,
pushed
da-da.
himself to mimic Kirby's abilities and more. His speed improved,
the
his strength skyrocketed, and in time, he even learned what all
Okay.
penguins hope to achieve one day. By inhaling a bunch of air, he can puff his body up like a balloon and fly.
Yep.
To be clear, this is not a naturally occurring ability.
I
of
know.
his.
He just-
somehow
he did it
trained
somehow.
himself to do this. This is backed up by no science whatsoever and makes absolutely no goddamn sense.
I
Shut up and let
know.
the penguin fly. And that's not the only Kirby trick he copied. His lungs are so strong now,
Yep.
he can inhale entire enemies and launch them at high speeds. He can even fire powerful air bullets that can break solid rock. You know, I've been training my air bullet technique too.
You? Boomstick, that's impossible. The human lungs don't have the capacity to.
Gotcha.
Wow.
But he's got way more up his
Okay.
sleeves than just stolen skills.
Absolutely. Sure, he's got an army of minions at his command, but when
Yeah.
he wants to take someone down personally, Dedede jumps into the ring
Yes.
with one of his giant-sized hammers.
Yes.
He's got a bunch to pick from. His usual favorite might look like an oversized wooden mallet, but it can summon freezing ice as he swings it, and secretly features a built-in jet booster to supercharge his striking power. Oh, you scared? Here I come! Here I come! Yeah, boom! Bitch! While this move is garbage and smash, it feels really good when you pull it off.
Yeah.
Through the power of the Star Rod, he can amplify this into the Star Hammer.
Mr.
With this magic coursing through it, Dedede can cast several spells.
Oh,
He
okay.
can increase his size, launch energy spheres, break the fourth wall, and mystically create up to 64 duplicates of himself.
Just more
Huh.
penguin goodness to go around. But when the Big D wants to get hardcore, he dons a mask and whips out his ultimate
Yes.
weapon, the electric hammer.
Yes, Mask
Introducing
Dedede.
the mysterious mask Dedede.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not much of a disguise, but the electric hammer is a definite upgrade over his jet hammer.
It's,
Hell yeah,
it's
it's
one of the
way
best
stronger. It
fights
blasts
ever.
electricity and has a flamethrower. Oh, and also a multi-barreled rocket launcher. Gun sword? Not good enough. Sniper scythe? Forget it. Give me a rocket launcher hammer any day of the week.
I know.
And remember that army of minions I mentioned before? Well, Dedede has a weird habit of actually carrying some of them around with him.
Really?
Like, I guess, in his pocket?
If the rockets aren't enough, he can pull out this spiky sea urchin called a Gordo that's heavy enough to send almost anyone flying. The Gordo's one of his greatest tools, but it can also be a real pain in the ass.
Interesting that he's so jealous of Kirby's abilities, despite having quite a noteworthy arsenal of his own.
Right.
Thankfully, he has become much less antagonistic over the years,
Oh, okay.
even directly aiding Kirby in protecting Dreamland from time to time.
And while
Yeah.
he's not the sharpest bird in the box, he isn't all fluff. He can inhale and spit Kirby out with enough force to break through the planet Pop Star's atmosphere.
which means Dedede can spit objects up to 33 times the speed of sound. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, that's nothing when you think about how he can match Kirby in sheer strength. This little guy can hit
Oh,
so
yeah.
hard,
He
destroyed
punched
a
the
whole
planet in half.
God, calm down, Kirb. Why are you wrecking the place where you live?
Planet Popstar is shown to be similar in size to the planet Shiverstar, which strongly resembles a frozen-over Earth. To destroy an Earth-sized planet like this, Kirby must have been striking with a force of over 1,900 septillion tons of TNT.
Damn, who would have thought this adorable pink puffball could pull that off?
I know.
And get this, apparently he's only 8 inches tall. He's a planet buster that fits in the palm of your hand.
I know.
He's shown even greater feats too. And while Dedede isn't necessarily taking this sort of damage every time Kirby lands a
yeah.
punch, he does fight on equal footing with him.
Who keeps making these cute and cuddly characters so freaking deadly?
Masahiro
Sakurai,
Sakurai,
Dedede is also
my
comparable
friend,
to
yes.
Meta Knight, who once
Oh.
casually flew from one end of the galaxy to
Right.
the other in seconds.
Right.
Now, Dedede's never done such a crazy speed feat
Right.
like that himself. But keeping up with Meta Knight in
Keeping
fights
up with him.
and dodging a meteor around 160,000 miles per hour certainly proves he's faster than you probably think.
Like when he
Yeah.
fought the alien Magellan, who ripped apart a
Magalord, yeah.
dimension with a weird star-shaped black hole, which Dedede survived. This penguin's gotta be doing some kind of performance-enhancing drugs. Oh, Jesus!
Though he still holds a massive grudge, King Dedede has proved his ability countless times, to the detriment, but often benefit, of Dreamland. Perhaps he's earned the title of king after all.
Yeah.
Well, he definitely thinks so.
There's only one bona fide ruler of Capitan, and that's me, King Dedede!
I haven't actually seen that anime,
All
but
right,
I
the
really
combatants
want
are set.
to.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I need to inhale some food.
Okay, so
By now, you've probably heard of Blue Apron, the leading meal kit delivery
so
service in the
basically,
U.S.
Choose your meals each week, get the ingredients delivered to
Not
your
sure.
doorstep, and whip up a meal using the
they're both
easy-to-follow
extremely powerful.
directions
Wario
provided.
even more
I've
than
been
I
trying
thought.
out their best of the U.S. series, which means I've
I
had the
still
pleasure of
think
enjoying
DDD
several
might win
recipes
this,
inspired by
so,
different regions of the country. It's actually been pretty inspiring.
Call
and they're
me
delightful
biased or
meals to
whatever,
boot.
but
this is, in
I'll
my
accept
opinion,
whatever-
the best
whatever they,
aspect
you
of
know,
Blue
come up
Apron.
with, so-
You get all the benefits of discovering new
Yeah.
meals and learning how to make them, but without any confusion or last-minute crises.
My favorite part is
Just
feeling
the
like a
fact
master
that DDD
chef,
can
making
keep up with
creative and
people
delicious
like
meals with my
Kirby
own
and Meta
hands.
Knight,
You guys really
I
need to
think
try
that
it out.
already kind of
It's pretty
outclasses
nice coming home
Wario.
knowing I'll have a delicious meal I can whip up with
So,
ease. To start making delicious,
yeah.
brag-worthy meals at home
Still think
without the hassle,
DDD is gonna
try
win it,
Blue
so-
Apron.
Yeah.
Check out this week's menu and get $60
start.
off at blueapron.com/battle. That's blueapron.com/battle.
Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Yeah.
But right now,
It's time for a death battle! Alright. Yes! Oh, it's the cage fight. Did someone really start back? Okay. Whatever. Lights! Okay. There's missiles. Oh, here we go. It's flaming Wario now. I shouldn't be mad. That's the custodian, whatever. Okay. Well, okay then. So these two have a history. Oh boy. Really? What? Alright. Oh, he's just gonna get squashed, and that's not gonna do anything, really. Oh no. Oh no. Ugh. Okay, at least he survived. Oh. Okay, that's pretty neat. Giant fight. Ooh. Okay, come on, Dedede, come on. Hey. Ouch. Oh! Oh no. Huh. Oh! Yes! Nice.
I told you those Gordos can be a pain in the ass.
Oh, wow.
Wario sure had the upper hand when it
Foreshadowing,
came
okay.
to versatility, especially with his reactionary power-up and totally unexpected techniques. Like, who would ever predict your opponent would drop an atomic fart in your mouth?
Yeah.
Genius.
Gross.
Ugh.
But ultimately, Dedede still had plenty of counter options to use.
Right.
For example, his hammer's ice properties could halt Wario's many fire attacks.
Right, yeah.
And unlike Wario, Dedede's flight didn't require any specific power-ups to control the air.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, neither Wario nor Dedede have truly shown their greatest potential speed. Compared
Okay.
to the likes of Mario and Meta Knight, it seems Dedede held the advantage.
Right.
Though admittedly, it's impossible to know the exact specifics of that advantage.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
but given how tough
Fair
these
enough.
guys were, speed wasn't the biggest factor anyway. What we really had to know was how likely they could even hurt each other. I mean, they've been through some pretty nasty stuff. But guess what? Wario surviving the Shake King exploding doesn't stack up to Dedede getting sucked into a black hole.
By
Oh,
examining
okay.
the event horizon of Magolor's singularity, we can estimate a range of the black hole's destructive potential. Even the lowest possible option comes out to nearly 86 octillion
That's a bit of a
tons
stretch,
TNT.
but okay.
That is over 5 times more powerful than the detonating Shake King.
Oh,
and
okay.
again, that's the lowest option. The black hole's destructive potential is likely even higher than that.
So Wario had a hard time landing any meaningful damage because the big bird was just too tough. But if Dedede's anywhere as strong as Kirby is, and he should be given that they fight all the time, then he was making hits that were somewhere close to Earth-sized planet-breaking level.
Yeah, there we
Definitely
go.
getting the edge over Wario's durability.
Wario's versatility and tenacity made this an incredibly close bout, but Dedede's strength, durability, and speed were just enough to take the victory.
Yeah.
He really took the penguin.
The winner is King Dedede.
Alright. Calling it. Nice. I love
Hey,
I
thanks
love
for
it.
watching this episode. If you want the
Alright,
battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link below.
And if you want some more Death Battle, make sure to check out Captain Marvel vs. Shazam over there.
Alright, what's next? Ben 10? Oh! Ben 10 versus Green Lantern? What? Who could predict that? And before anyone goes off, oh, Ben 10's gonna get destroyed by Green Lantern, Ben 10 is freaking insane. I don't think you quite realize just how powerful Ben 10 is. Yeah, he's... Well, I guess I'm guessing they're going to be using his teenager, Ben 10. I'm like, his, teenager Ben 10, Alien Force and Ultimate Alien. But this is okay. All right, it's a very strange matchup, but this is gonna be insane especially if they include Alien X. Green Lantern's done. Alien X is okay. Yeah, that's okay. But as for this fight, it was good. It was good. I ain't gonna lie, but I cannot wait for this one. This is going to be a very, very interesting fight. So yeah, that's really all I can say. I don't know what else to say. So yeah, I called this battle. If they include everything Ben 10 has, I'm going with Ben 10, without a doubt. So yeah, that's all I can say. Till next time, guys. See ya.